7 things you should do when someone distances themselves from you. Have you ever felt someone pulling away from you, and you didn't know why? At first, it's small things. They text less. Their words feel colder. The time between messages grows longer. Then it gets harder. They feel far away even when they are right there. Someone you care about, someone you thought was close, starts to feel like a stranger. And slowly, the strong bond you once had begins to fade, like the sun going down at the end of the day. And you are left wondering, what happened? It hurts, it confuses, and it stings. You ask yourself, what did I do wrong? You replay conversations. You dig through old memories, looking for signs. You wonder if you should reach out, say something, do something, anything, to fix it. But before you let your emotions drag you into a cycle of self-blame and desperate effort, take a deep breath. Sometimes, the best thing to do when someone starts to distance themselves from you is not to do what your heart is screaming for, but what your peace is silently pleading for. Here is a heartfelt, gentle, and honest guide on what to do when someone pulls away. It's not about playing games or acting cold, it's about loving yourself enough to respond with wisdom. Number 1. Do not chase. When people start to distance themselves from you, your first instinct might be to run after them, to fight for the relationship, to try harder. But chasing often leads to more pain. Why? Because love, connection, and friendship are meant to be mutual. When you chase someone who is running away, you place yourself in a position of desperation. And that's not love, that's fear. Fear of being alone. Fear of not being enough. Fear of losing something you thought would last. But here's a truth that brings peace. If someone wants to be in your life, you won't have to chase them. Let them go. Let them make their choice. If the connection is real, they will return. And if they don't, chasing them wouldn't have changed that. All it would have done is exhausted your soul. Number 2. Focus on self-control, not damage control. When things start falling apart, we often jump into damage control mode. We try to fix things, say the right words, explain ourselves, and cover up problems, even if they are not our fault. But instead of rushing to fix what is broken, take a step back and practice self-control. Self-control means staying calm in the middle of emotional chaos. It means resisting the urge to text or call just because your heart is panicking. It means using wisdom instead of acting without thinking. This kind of strength doesn't mean being cold. It means staying calm and balanced. Let your actions come from peace, not panic. Number 3. Don't beg for clarity. It's natural to want answers. When someone distances themselves, your mind tries to guess what is going on. Did I do something wrong? Do they still care? Why are they acting this way? And so, many of us send long messages asking, what's going on? Did I do something? Can we talk? But here is the thing. Begging for clarity from someone who isn't giving you communication is often an invitation for more confusion. If someone really respects you, they will offer you clarity without you having to beg for it. And if they don't, that silence is your clarity. You deserve relationships that are honest, open, and mutual, not ones where you have to pull teeth just to know where you stand. Number 4, give them less attention, not more. When someone starts acting distant, your instincts may tell you to give them more of your attention. More calls. More compliments. More just checking in messages. But overgiving won't bring back someone who's already halfway out the door. Sometimes, the more attention you give to someone who is pulling away, the more they distance themselves, because they feel too much pressure or feel trapped. Instead, start focusing on yourself. You don't have to be rude or cold, but you do need to protect your energy. Give your love and effort to people who return it. Give your time to healing, not to chasing ghosts. Number 5. If they want to leave, let them go. This might be the hardest one of all, especially if you truly love the person. But love is not about holding someone hostage in your heart. Real love includes the freedom to leave. If someone wants to walk out of your life, let them. Not because you don't care, but because you care about yourself too. Letting them go doesn't mean you stop loving them. It means you love yourself enough to not beg for crumbs of affection. Sometimes, people need to walk away to realize what they had. Sometimes, they leave because they were never meant to stay. And sometimes, their absence is actually God's protection, even if it hurts. Number 6. Work on becoming a better you while they are gone. Don't sit around waiting. Don't build your days around their return. Instead, take this time to pour into yourself. Heal, learn, grow, pray, rest, read, travel, eat better, move your body, build your dreams, start that hobby, reconnect with friends and family. Strengthen your relationship with God. The goal is not to glow up so they will come back. The goal is to become whole, whether they return or not. This season of distance can become a season of transformation. Let your pain become the fuel that pushes you to a better version of yourself. Number 7. Protect your peace. At the end of the day, your peace is your most precious possession. Don't sacrifice it for someone who can't decide whether they want to be in your life. Don't give it away just to keep someone close who's already walking away. Set boundaries. Guard your mind. Guard your heart. Spend time with people who fill you with love and joy. Speak kindly to yourself. Breathe deeply. Trust in God's timing. When people come and go, protect the one thing that should always stay steady, your inner peace. Finally, letting go is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of wisdom. Choosing peace over chasing. Choosing self-respect over begging. Choosing growth over confusion. When someone distances themselves from you, it might feel like a storm inside your soul. But you don't have to fight the storm. You don't have to lose yourself in the wind. Just anchor yourself in these truths. Stay calm. Stay grounded. And remember this: the right people will never need to be chased. The right hearts will meet you with love, not silence. The right connections won't need convincing. And above all else, you are still enough, even when someone walks away. Let it hurt, let it heal, let it go, and let peace in. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more.